All angles. Front, side, south, east, north. Parang ding kong ding 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 ding.
This is a pretty crazy story. So this happened almost 2 years ago, but I think now the footage is out and people are really like, yikes. So big time police oopsie. There was a situation where a guy had killed his wife and kidnapped his own daughter, teenage daughter.
Oh.
So he ends up like escaping the scene of the crime. They end up tracing his truck to Barstow. And now they know where he's at with his daughter, and it's like a high-speed chase. They end up in Hesperia.
I think I know what this one is.
It's a rough one. Yeah. So what happens is they end up on basically a police shootout with the dad.
Oh shit!
And in the middle of the shootout, they're telling that girl, she ends up escaping the truck, and the cop that's in the front is like, "Come to me, come to me, come to me." While he's saying that, the cops behind don't know that it's a girl that he's telling to come to him, and they just start shooting her.
Oh my god!
All angles. Front, side, south, east, north. Parang ding kong ding 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 ding.
They're just shooting. Wait. They couldn't tell it was a little girl.
There's Cambodians in the room.
They were just blasting.
They just started blasting like a move.
She had a
something
vest
moving.
on. She had a vest on.
The dad put her in tactical gear
For protection.
protection.
But oh no.
But they just didn't get it, and
You know those cops that shot? You know when they're doing the training, right? There's like different things that pop out. They always shot the lady, I bet you. They always shot the grandma that's like, no!
in the audio,
only shot the grandma.
I'll show you guys the video, but it's really sad that in the audio, you audibly hear the cop go, "Stop shooting her!"
Yeah, no, they said ceasefire. They say ceasefire, ceasefire.
And they basically, the police killed both the dad and the daughter. Yeah.
They say ceasefire, ceasefire, bro.
That's so fucking sad.
Bro.
I hate watching this, but
That's so sad.
It is difficult to watch. Passenger, get out! Passenger, get out! Get out!
The white pickup
Audio
truck.
from a deputy's belt recorder captures the moment a deputy orders 15-year-old Savannah Graciano to exit the truck.
Oh.
The urgency in the deputy's voice intensifies.
Bro. Oh my god, dude.
Clip. The fact that, you could hear
fucking cops, man. They have no idea what they're doing.
understand why he was calling her. This clip marks 24 hours of violence and heartbreak for one Fontana neighborhood who still remembers it to this day. It's kind of like, oh, where were you that day kind of a thing, It started after Savannah's dad, Anthony Graciano, killed his estranged wife outside of the Fontana school in September of 2022. Savannah was in the back seat. The teen was abducted. An Amber Alert was issued. A gas station clerk reported seeing Savannah. Deputies tracked down the truck near Barstow and chased the truck into Hesperia. Anthony Graciano started shooting at deputies, and deputies returned fire. As seen in the aerial footage, Savannah then gets out of the passenger side and moves toward deputies. That's when she is struck. Authorities said Savannah was wearing tactical gear and a helmet. She and her father were struck and killed by deputy gunfire.
Instinctively,
Crazy, right?
That's fucking insane, man.
A couple years ago, too.
Big fucking oopsie.
Wait, that happened years ago?
2
Because
years ago.
it's been circulating just this month.
Yeah, I think because the footage got released.
Oh.
But it actually happened almost 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago.
That shows you the training that California police are.
Yeah, so like,
Is that CHP? Or who was that? Or just regular local
Hesperia?
police?
It's from the camera is from a CHP helicopter.
But was that local police?
It's local San Bernardino sheriff.
Yeah, I mean my buddy's sheriff, and he teaches like, the sheriff department and gun shoot like trading, and he said the thing I was like, dude, like, because my image of police is that they're all fucking sharpshooting, like amazing at whatever, and he goes, dude, like some of these guys, they fucking suck.
Dude,
and I'm like,
ass.
I'm serious. Like,
I believe it.
Shouldn't you have like a special, like, understanding? He goes, you could shoot better than most of these guys. And I'm like, what? Well, that's very flattering, but that's also very scary because, like, he's like, think about it, like, how often are they drawing their weapon? He goes, they're like they don't ever do it. Like what are you doing? You're like pulling people over, like you're doing tickets. He goes like in everyday policing, you're not blasting people.
No,
every
yeah.
day. He goes, there's no use for it. So a lot of guys, it's kind of like how people approach school. He goes, in the workforce, same thing. He goes, a lot of people just don't do their homework. A lot of people don't do the best to be the best version of themselves. They do the minimum. And he goes like, you see that in a company, you see that everywhere. So apply that to the police. He goes, it's the same way. If they don't have to do it, they're only gonna do it when they have to test. And I'm like, that's fucking crazy.
It just blows my mind that the variety of people who are cops. You'll have a guy who's like a Navy SEAL or something, and he's like, his upkeep is like strenuous and so on point. And then you have just this fat fucking loser that can't even chase a guy on the same department.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This
It's
reminds
so
me of
tough.
the Tim Kennedy stuff, dude.
What about
Because like he talked, he did this video where it's called what's the name of his company?
Sheepdog
Response, and he trains like cops.
Yeah.
And he's going through all the training that they're doing with them, whether it's like grappling, conditioning, and a lot of these guys are really out of shape. They can't like hold a guy down,
Dude.
in like their normal job. And restraining somebody as a cop is a very important skill.
Yeah.
I saw this video of this one skinny, like young Asian cop, and then there was a girl.
I saw your comment on that.
In San Francisco.
Bro, I think I saw that video.
And then
too.
that guy was just, they were trying to hold him down. They couldn't hold him down. That fool was like slamming him, doing all this shit. And then more cops came. I forgot what I said, but
You
I was
said,
like-
because they were like, what is that Asian cop dude doing?
Oh.
And then your comment was, I think that's a woman. All these people got mad because it does look like an Asian lady.
I thought it was an Asian lady.
It looks like an Asian lady cop.
No, when you first look at it, you're like, oh, dude, that's tough. These two girls are fighting for their lives, trying to like arrest this guy. And then you look closer, you're like, oh, that's just a skinny Asian boy.
Oh, it wasn't a lady?
But I don't think so. But he just is getting so noodled. Like he's just getting thrown around.
Yeah.
It's like if you asked one of my buddies to go like, hey, go grab that guy. That's what it looks like.
But it's not even it wasn't even like an athletic build like suspect. It was a regular
It was
guy.
a regular guy.
He was just the cops were just of less than average size. It's like, why are you guys cops, man?
That's what's crazy.
That's crazy, man.
I mean, one of my friends, he's Honolulu PD, and he was just like maybe like 140, like 150 pounds, you know, just a normal sized guy. And then he had to patrol the west side, which is full of Polynesians.
Oh, you're fucked.
Exactly, right?
How the hell?
And then he had a back injury because they were all trying to arrest this dude. And then the dude he wasn't even being like crazy, but he's just a big fucking dude.
He just
right?
moved his arm.
So yeah, like
Solid.
you could get it takes too many guys to dogpile, you know, Maui, right? Like you can't get this big guy down.
Tase his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the
They actually don't pull guns out there like out here. So
Yeah, you can't.
so he started getting big.
Okay. You gotta throw it back.
Peaceful thing.
But he had to get big.
Shotgun down.
Yeah, that's
But you
that's
gotta
hard.
if
That's
you
hard.
if you don't, then it's like you're not only putting yourself in danger, it's like everybody else.
Because they just leave it up to the cop personally to like have their own fitness regimen. They don't require.
No, they
you to
have
be, like-
they have regs, like, but it's they keep it so low, or else people won't even become cops.
Yeah.
The biggest problem is we already have a cop shortage. That's priority one.
Everywhere.
And then they're lowering the bar.
Everywhere we don't have enough cops per per capita, per intersection, per whatever. So we already have a cop shortage. So they want to lower the bar a little bit so that more people can become cops. Because if you've seen any of like the recent cop training, have you seen it? There's this one that people are making fun of. There's this an obstacle course. It's literally this table for this new police department because they're so low on cops, and you see people go like. And then they go across. Yeah, they go across, and then they're like, "You passed." Yes.
Yep.
It's literally a. fucking-
Is it here in California?
No, it was like some like in the Midwest or whatever. But they have to lower, or else no one will become cops. Because it's not like a high-paying job, and it's not something that you get like a lot of like.
Well, it's good that everybody's unathletic and fat. So then, like, the cops and the robbers would be slow together.
Yeah.
Well, no, hey,
It's sad though, man.
Not teen robbers.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh no.
Some robbers, they, you know what I'm saying?
Too
They're
fast.
fast, dude.
Especially like the mall looters. They're like really quick.
Bro.
14-year-old boys can run.
Yeah.
They're wearing
It is a
Nike
huge problem.
socks
Oh
and
yeah.
freaking leggings.
Oh yeah.
So they're aerodynamic.
For speed, compression leggings.
You know what I mean? They got it.
train
Left to right, they got a lot of movement, you know.
Cops are
It's crazy too that like there's no like you could get into the force and then you can get fat. Then you can just pack on the weight. Like
Yeah,
That's
see that
what's
show,
weird is I thought, there should be some type of like requirement that you have to stay under a certain BMI or like fitness level. And
I think they're just losing people. So like,
so they can't.
the fire academy is actually way harder than the police academy. But and I think it's also because fire people, they don't get hate the way cops do.
Yeah.
So it's like, why go through something hard for people to hate your ass? So a lot of people, I think, that are just fit, that want to get into public service, they're like, I'm just gonna be a firefighter. Because at least I'm like neutral, everyone likes us, you know?
hating firefighters is kind of a funny thing.
I like to do it. I do it.
Look at this guy.
I'm like, they don't even fucking work, dude. How many fires are there?
So a lot of the best candidates are like firefighters, and like you'll see firefighters that, like when they're working a 24-hour shift, they go on an Albertsons, they're all jacked and fit. You're like, man, you should have been a fucking cop, dude.
Hell no.
They should for a year just switch everybody.
Shuffle.
It's like people are hella peaceful, but they're all dead from fires.
Yeah, I was gonna say the world's gonna burn down.